Hey guys, another day when I was going to try to take off. I've got a couple of yards to do today and not make a video, but I always seem imperative that I need to get on here and say something. And thank you guys for encouragement, because I've had some people get on to me, some good people, saying I'm being negative and I need to just go ahead and go with the plan, which they don't know what it is, and take this, which I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to speak my mind. I'm not okay with this star seed stuff and all love and light. That'll lead you right into a bunch of darkness if the evil ones are running this. So, real quick, Friday was another date gone by. March 14th with mass arrest. Well, I'm sure it's all behind the scenes, and I'm not kidding. I'm sure it is. Another day and another letdown, and we all knew it was. I think we're all coming to that. But how much longer are we going to just sit here and complain? A friend of mine said, when are things going to change? I said, when you do. So I seen a meme on TikTok that describes, I'm sure most of us, said, what people say about me or think about me does not bother me at all. What bothers me is to know the truth and not have the courage to speak it while the people I love and the country I love are locked in a prison they don't even know they're in. I've done got into 3 or 4 near altercations. I say maybe not physical, of trying to tell people the truth the last few years. I'm not saying get yourself kicked out of restaurants or get thrown in jail or anything, but people need to be more boisterous about this. I ain't got the money, but when people that can, they need to start renting gyms or restaurants or something and inviting people to watch the good series by Janet Ossenbard. I can't say the title, it's a fall. And we need to be more boisterous at it, or we're going to sit in this for a very long time. The spending bill was passed. This goes to September, but I will sit here and assure you that they'll find some other excuse. Charlie Brown can't kick the football again come September. That's a fact. Prove me wrong. Once, if I'd been doing videos the last 4 or 5 years, you would have seen my receipts that my sources are right. They don't like it either. So, all you people that saying I'm negative and everything, I even had one lovely person say last summer, don't worry about a matrix job. You know, that's the beast system. Just trust God. And so far, everything's worked out for me, but they're back working full time and overtime. So until they let us out, until they give us some more support and make these judicial people stand down and we see more, I'm not going to trust this. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. And 90% of the people are saying I'm their voice. 90% of the awake people. I can't say the word on TikTok, but you know what I mean. 10, 15% are still telling me, oh, we ain't even hopeful with. This is exciting. I don't know where their minds are. I don't know where their minds are, really. They're like, we'll go the rest of our life, and this and that. And I'm not down with that. Are you? And these people who, I've had people in this 15, 10, 20 years that have left it. But some people, one wrote me, had been in it 40 years and they had it. But I've got people saying, you just got to trust the plan. And if this goes to 2031, no, ex-military's tired of this. So, but we have got to look, veterans, again, thank you. You're true kings and queens, and you should be treated as such. And I love every one of y'all for what you've done. Don't know most of you. But we have got to start speaking up. Okay. Awake people have actually told me, well, it's about my job and I don't want to get fired and this and that. Yeah, I can understand that a lot because we don't know how long this is going to go. At one point, I was like, well, I can do without this or this for a year. Surely it won't last. And here we are 5 years into this, no end in sight. So I see where you're coming from. But what about all our forefathers that fought? And I know our history's skewed, but what about all our forefathers that fought and gave life and limb? What about all our veterans that gave life and limb with good intentions? They didn't know what was going on. What about them? They lost life and limb, and we're scared to say anything or what? Think about that. They was not scared to tell the truth. They were brave enough to give their life, and to this day they are still doing it. So where does that place us? Are we really all that brave? Are we really all that good of patriots? Think about it. I'm afraid to lose a job. I'm afraid to lose friendships. I'm afraid that, like I'm in a lawn business, I'm afraid to lose lose business. I've lost business. I know people that have seen my videos talking about religion that I was working for, and they just stopped calling me. And I know in my gut, I don't know for sure, but I know in my gut, they're like, they were showing my videos, and that was it. I don't care. Let them remain in their prison. They'll find out. And oh, you'll find out, that's one of these sayings with this SOP. Oh, you'll find out. They'll find out. And I'm not saying they'll be punished or anything. They're just going to be shocked. And it might be, I've been saying, well, you'll find out in this lifetime. It might not, guys. We got to realize it might not. It might be on the other side when they have to go back and do this thing all over again. They're like, gosh, dog, I wish I'd listened to those people. But we've been let ourselves be pulled in by a SOP, probably worse than anybody, thinking that all this good stuff was going to happen at this certain time. But do you really think with all the events still left up on that certain board that gives drops that we're going to end anytime soon? There's at least 4 major events. And the last one on that board was 2.5 years. So you put everything together. I mean, I'm just saying it looks like 2 to 7 year process. But we've got to, I don't know what to say. All right, and everybody's saying Trump said Easter timeline. Do your research, awake people. That was a clip in 2020 when he was talking about the shutdown would only last 2 weeks to a month, and Easter was the timeline to get everything going again. That's another SOP the white hats are very responsible for, and they're like, well, we didn't put a date on it and everything. Still, you're responsible for it, and we're responsible for using this. That was said long ago about something totally different than what we're talking about, and there was no year date on that. Now everybody's saying Easter's timeline. They have run that bullshit. If you don't learn from history, you'll repeat history. Here we are, and it's not like in the past. They have run these freaking shitty, the first arrest to shock the world, and JFK, good looking, and our JFK Jr., and he's coming out. That shit, I've watched this for 4 years, and you people that's been awake longer than me have probably watched it longer. That will not happen. Probably ever. Yeah. Is he not going to take a mask off? Yeah, but anyway, now Easter timeline. That wasn't what it was talking about, and they didn't put a date on it. I will guarantee you we're going to have another Easter celebrating that ungodly holiday, and we're going to go on. But you do what you want. And there was nothing happened big publicly Friday either. You think about that. Again, save this video. I don't know when Easter is. I don't follow that stuff. I never have since I was a kid. I don't know what date, when the weekend is. I couldn't care less because I know it all to be evil, for one thing. But save this video, and everywhere Easter ends, the day after, message me and tell me I'm right. Yeah, April 2nd, he's going to announce reciprocal tariffs, which is deeper than what most people think. I know what it's about. It's about other countries, but it's hard enough for us white people to keep up with this stuff, let alone people don't know what's going on. Just tell the people. Not going to happen. Get back with me April 2nd, see what happens. We'll still be here with untold amount of time to go in this, and get with me after Easter. Tell me I'm wrong. You won't be able to. Later.